Hello, Apps here from Dimp Digital. Welcome to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Expansion Pass review. This review will cover both pieces of paid DLC for The Witcher 3, so that is Hearts of Stone and the recently released Blood and Wine. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Expansion Pass has earned itself a Dimp Digital Buy It seal of approval, so let's kick things off with my cards on the table. First off, I'm a massive fan of The Witcher 3. It was one of my top games of 2015, and I think it really has become a benchmark for open world action RPGs. There's not a lot out there that can touch it, so massive fan of this franchise. Secondly, I played this on the trusty PS4 as per usual. And lastly, the viewpoint I'm taking with DLC in general when I do the reviews is that I am reviewing just the DLC, because in order for me to be fair to it, I have to accept that there are warts and imperfections present in The Witcher 3, and that can't impact the DLC itself. I don't expect some of the problems like Roach being a pain in the arse to navigate with, or using the poor waypointing system, to be, fixed within a DLC. A DLC is normally an extension of the game itself, so I'm going to ignore the imperfections I picked up on The Witcher 3 and judge this as an extension of that. These are new stories, there's new content, and what are we getting for our money here? That's basically what we're looking at. So let's crack on to the main review. Hearts of Stone was the first piece of DLC that was released last year, and it's very good. Not only does it offer a new meaty main quest line to follow, but it even adds new game mechanics in, like being able to enchant your weapons and armour, so that's a nice touch to have that there itself. The actual quest line itself is nice and tight, it doesn't feel too bloated, and you're going to have a great time following this through to the end. There's a handful of side quests and contracts to sink your teeth into too, so there's all sorts of new stuff you to do. That takes place in the world that's already set. Blood and Wine, on the other hand, takes a massive step forward by introducing a new region for you to explore, which is called Toussaint. This is a beautiful new world to roam in, completely different to Velin, Novigrad and Skellige. It's pretty big too. It's easily the size of Velin, and you get a lot of bang for your buck here. There's loads of interesting contracts and side quests to work through, as well as getting to know this new land and how it all works. There's also an excellent main quest line there. No spoilers here as per usual, but I think you're going to love all the stuff they've done with the story here and all the little different directions it takes you off on. They don't rest here though, because you even get a chance to build your own home base, so you can upgrade this place, and that'll give you new buffs and perks. Along the way you'll unlock some brand new skills for Gerald to use, as well as being able to slay some brand new monsters and creatures. So there's a lot they've packed into this particular region for you to explore. Other than that, the presentation wise, it looks fairly similar. They have done a free upgrade to the game to make it look nicer, but Toussaint in particular looks beautiful. But they've really gone to town, I think, on the cinematics. They really stand out, and it's obvious that they've learned some new tricks in the past year or so, and they've made their cinematic and cutscenes look amazing. They're a lot more action packed, there's a lot more going on. It's just a lot clever and better direction there for you guys. There is a lot here, guys. If you do everything across both DLC packs, you're looking at over 40 hours worth of content. Blood and Wine on its own is bigger than many games out today. It's crazy what they've done here. CD Projekt Red have gone above and beyond what you typically get for paid DLC. The best DLC I've ever played is this. That is not a hyperbole. That is definitely the best piece of paid DLC I've ever played. And again, it's another benchmark that CD Projekt Red have created. I never envisioned it being this big or being this good. It's all good stuff again. You got 40 hours of stuff there. It's all excellent stuff. This is the perfect send-off for Geralt and the rest of the Witcher 3 crew. My official grading for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Expansion Pass DLC is Platinum. Thanks for your time, and ta-da.